Okay, great. You guys, welcome to Power Up Tuesdays. This is Tammy Castronovo, and our subject tonight is subscriptions, how to do them, get them painlessly every time. And so Stephanie and I both have different things to share, so she's going to log in on her phone. But um, since I've been doing the chat method, most of my signups have been all 100% chat. I don't talk to them, and I've gotten some new people started, and it's been 100% chat because that's all they really know. I mean, we'll jump on the phone if somebody does want to, but so those text replacements, uh, once they've decided what they want and I've sent them their saved link, I just pick. I've got Maddie's text replacements that I mostly use, but I've kind of intermingled a little bit of the twins. But I put this chat in there, and it's in Maddie's chats. But it says, at the end of the order, be sure to click on Set Up Subscription and add the trim sticks, or better yet, the trim down trio to your subscription for next month. You're probably going to want at least that. And then it says you can cancel it with the click of a button or change the order if you end up needing to add or delete anything. And they send an email to remind you 5 days before anything runs, ... But if you do, you'll get great rewards for ordering that way, including $15 credit towards free product just by setting it up when you order. And with the 10% you get on your next order, you're probably going to have enough for a free product. We have all our customers do it so they don't miss out. And that's been working great for me. I know Stephanie has another one, but before we talk about that, we will put our chat, our subscription chat in the, message there on Messenger. But subscriptions really build your check. I mean, it is not for us 100% for us either. It's really, you think about the person gaining momentum, especially if they've gotten the ultimate. They're going to at least want the trim down trio and maybe a couple of other things like the global and the action to use their gift certificate. And they're going to at least need those things, trim down trio, global blended action, and maybe even resist the next month anyway to keep the momentum going, which is considerably less than, you might want to turn down your failed microphone. I don't know. But anyway, they're going to need that to keep the momentum going on their weight loss and their health. And, it's a step down considerably from the price they paid for the ultimate. So it's not about us, but it does benefit us because, residual income, we get that first check when they sign up, and then we get the next check is called residual income because we've already worked. We're working our tail off to support people. We've already sold them on the benefits and built the value. They've joined us. Now we're hopefully getting them to make a post so that some of their friends will join us. So you minimize the work going forward if they are familiar with subscription. And subscription is so easy now. They can stop it and postpone it a month. They don't have to cancel it. If you do see someone canceling their auto ship over and over, their subscription over and over, you might want to check in with them, because I did have someone doing that, thinking she had to cancel that one and set up a new one for the next month. And thankfully, she did them back to back, because she did it when she got her email that she had an order coming in 5 days, and she's like, oh, I don't want that this time. I want something else. So she would cancel it and set up another one for what she did want. And because she did it that quick, it still accrued the points for her, the rewards. So, but if you see someone coming up every month and they've canceled their subscription, that's what they're doing. Just let them know they don't have to do that. But this is working once to get paid for the long term. That's what residual income's all about. It builds your future checks and it keeps their results coming. And you're also going to see that order, and it's going to remind you, if you're not already in Team Z and making reminders, that you need to check in with them. So anyway, that was my 2 cents. Stephanie, I'm going to pass it over to you, because what you're doing is awesome too, and we can all do both, because not everybody is going to say yes every time the first time, but I'm having really good results with it.
Yeah, and can you hear me?
Yeah. Yay.
Thanks. Praise the Lord. No, I kind of wanted to ask you about your process. So is it like after M7 is where you give the options for Maddie's scripts?
Yep.
And then what do? You give them, does she have a how to order script that you send, or what's your process?
I
So you
send
go
them,
through M7, they decide I'm ready, then what do you do?
I send my saved link. So it's super
Okay.
simple. It really doesn't require a lot of explanation. And then I also send the script on referral, becoming a referring member for an extra, she's got a script and I just use her script. And then I send this right after that, like a minute or so later, because they're still filling
Okay.
out the information. So
Okay.
it works. They're signing up for distributor, and most of the time, not every time, and they're signing up for the subscription. So yeah.
Awesome. I will look at that script because I'm having nobody sign up as a distributor. I did have 1 out of 7 this month, none last month, and I used the one last question. So that's not working for me. So I will look at if you guys, if you're not getting distributors like I'm not, then I'm gonna go look at the script that Maddie has then, because that's the thing is Tammy, what's working for her might not work for me. What I'm doing might not work for her. It's so weird, but that's what's so awesome is when we share, we can try different things. Like if it's not working for you, try Tammy's or vice versa. I'm gonna go try Tammy's. So Maddie's script on referring member, is it like M8 or M9? Does she have it like that?
I never put it in my saved link, so I'm scrolling to find it real quick. So this is
Okay.
just somebody who gets really busy. But I need to put it in there because I've been using it a ton. So let me look. It says, I send it. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's right above here. You've got a couple of different options when it comes to how you want to set up your account. Do you want to get started as just a member and get a wholesale account for a year for $14.95? Or most people start as a referring member, which is just an additional $35 for a referral link. If you're open to grabbing some people to do it with you, or if someone asks you about it, you can just send them your referral link to order and you get paid. And she
So
ends with
what is, yeah,
the
that's
question,
great.
which do you want to go with? Because I think it's because a long time ago we had to set up our links with one or the other, referring member or member. I don't end with the question. I just end with the exclamation point. You can just send them a referral link and you get paid. Most of them just
Okay.
do that.
What is that? What is that text replacement?
She has
You know,
her 1MD. I have
1MD. Okay. Okay, I'll look at that. You guys do too. Maybe that'll work for you if you're not turning over distributors. And if anybody kind of at the end of this, let's share. If you have a script that's working for you to get people to be a referring member, please share because I am at a loss on that one. But I will tell you, I am not at a loss. Like for once in my life, I feel like I might get to stand on stage and get the most subscriptions award. Because I am literally, I've never had success with getting people on subscription, you guys, and it's like climbing uphill every single month because everything's like falling off, right? So when I've been trying scripts, they're not working. The how to order, we do have, something in there about being a referring member. The one last question, that's not working, but and then people weren't setting themselves on subscription. And then I heard, well, I put my order, leaders putting the order in for people, which I was like, well, we're not really supposed to do that. But so here's what I've done. I tell them I can do 2 things. I can take your order for you in the secure Google Doc, and I have a Google Doc that I'm happy to make for anybody else, but it takes the order, they can fill it out and take the order. In the Google Doc, the end of it, it does opt in for a Trim Down Trio as subscription. With that said, people are not marking that box. So that's not my magic, but my magic is saying, for one, not magic, but what I'm saying is I'm giving them an option. I can take your order for you in a secure Google Doc, or I can give you instructions on how to order. So people are either doing one of those 2 ways. They're not always, mostly never clicking on the subscription box. Even after I've finessed it and they've said, no, I do not want to be in a monthly order. So I get their order, or they put their order in, and right after it goes through, whether they've put it in or I have, I message them. It's called subscription rebuke. That's short for rebuttal. And I even will send it like a week later if someone didn't set it up. Like if I was backtracking, I would send it again. But I'm just sending that right away, and it just says, oh my gosh, Tammy, I do not want you to miss out on your first free product. You are going to love this so much, and you have 100 pounds you want to get off. You are no doubt going to want the Trim Down Trio for next month. And if you're not comfortable with that, let's put a bottle of Accelerate. I'm not using the right words, but you can get what I'm saying. I give them the Trim Down Trio, and then I say, but you can put Accelerate if you want, just one product on there. But this is our subscription rewards. It's going to get you what you definitely need for next month. And you will get your first free product for your third month. So it's like a no-brainer. And so would you like the Trim Down Trio or Accelerate? And if you want the Trim Down Trio, would you like chocolate or vanilla? So they come back every time and say, I want the Trim Down Trio. Every single time, you guys. I have had 14 signups personally. They are all on a subscription. There is one guy that must have taken himself off out of that. And there was one more that I didn't ask her. So that's I'm telling you, 100, percent, or 99.8% of people are getting on subscription. And I've done it for other people that, downline, that I'm signing up people for them or with them, because I've some new people, or like Megan, I did it for her. I told her, you ask this person, send them this message right now. And she did, and they go, okay. And they get on, Trim Down Trio. Alicia Smoger had someone that didn't catch getting it on subscription. I said, send her this. She sent her it. She said, okay, get me on the Trim Down Trio. So I can't tell you enough that this is working like crazy for me, and I wanted to share it because, like I said, it might not work for you, but if you're just kind of like, okay, scared to try it, don't be scared. I'm telling you, just try it. And if it doesn't work, tell me. Please be like, Steph, it didn't work, because I am almost certain this would cure subscription issues. I am that convinced about it. It's the only thing I've ever been so certain in my life that's working right now, or, forever, in 9 years. I've always been trying new systems and new wording, and I can never seem to find the magic that everybody talks about. And for this is my magic. So I just want to share it with you guys. And I can get the script for you. And Tammy, I'd love to see your script too.
Sounds good. We'll put them in the chat, and anybody else has ideas, put them in there, because yeah, I love that. When something starts working for somebody, you want to try it out on yourself, and those subscriptions are huge. It's really, you don't have to take care of them all over again, building the value. They might want to know what the resist is, or you might throw them an idea when it gets closer. But this is a no-brainer. My gosh, Trim Down Trios it's awesome for them to be on those 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
because they will have Zing, they'll have XR2, they'll have Flush. They'll have those key components that they need if they're doing one. So it's like, that's it. And I think people at that point just need to be, it's all of Allison, it was off of her, Allison Damscock. Like, she does it a little bit different way, but it's based on the same thing, that people just need to be told, this is what your journey is going to look like. Look at when you get people on MetaFast, they're spending $500-$600 every single month forever. And those people opt in. Like, it's crazy. Now, we're not doing that, but it's the same thing where you just need to be told. And I think we back off and say, oh, it's a one-time purchase, which is, yes, it is I promise you, it's a one-time purchase, but you are no doubt going to not want to run out of the Trim Down Trio, the stuff that's in the Trim Down Trio. No doubt. You need it for the next month. You've got 50 pounds to lose. Or even I had someone, you've got 14 pounds to lose. It took me 7 weeks to lose 16. So you're going to want these products. They just need to be told what to do. And they need to know that it's not another $400 investment. That's all they need to know. Once they know that, they're like in. So
I agree. I totally agree. It's just that posture, you know, and it's worded really good. I loved how you worded it. And like I said, I played with Maddie's a little bit, but she just had trim sticks in there. And most of my people just sign themselves up with that saved link. And so I just send these kind of in a quick succession and it works. So yeah, let's, if anybody else has a question, you can unmute everybody. I don't know.
Tammy, where is Maddie's chats? You're referencing those. And I do use Instant Messenger, but where are her scripts? Where would I find those?
In Evernote.
But there's the art of the chat, there's Team Blast,
chat.
there's Taking Action.
Ignore
it's in
the
both of ours.
We should take
Okay.
It's in Tammy's and it's in ours, Tammy. It's in both of ours. It's called Maddie's Fast Chat, I think.
Okay.
Maddie Walsh. Yeah.
Thank you.
I can find it and get you the exact what it's called, but it's in both ours.
And Tammy, you just put it in our training page that we should all be in, the X Basic training.
Yeah, I should put it in there. I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I did. I think that's out of order on you. Did you see those? In
Maddie, yeah, you put them in there.
Okay. Great. X Basic training. In the comments below the last video I did. So perfect. But we'll put them in the chat here too. Anybody else have a question?
Not really a question. Leslie had Allison on our Zoom the other day, and she had made the comment that as far as a distributor, that she was leaving out not asking for a distributor at the beginning. She thought that was kind of overwhelming, and she was addressing it during their 8-day and having very, very good, and I think she was on the leaderboard last month for signing up distributors and stuff like that. I thought that was very interesting that she wasn't even presenting them with the last question. She was just waiting for their 8-day and the excitement on their 8-day. And then that way, because you know how everybody's so reserved, they want their own results before they start sharing, which I think probably a lot of us were like that. But I thought that just kind of hit me. So I thought that I'd share that.
That is actually something that I used to do. And it could just be, she may love this way and she's having great success and she may keep it forever, or she just may be doing something that we did before that we tried, and it's just, you've got to keep track of those people again, and you're reselling them on it. But not everybody's going to do it. Like you said, Dawn, not everyone's going to do it that first time. That's the first suggestion. The next suggestion might be during their 8-day, because it is just posed as a question as far as distributorship goes. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Like I would say by October, I'd be curious to know if she's still duplicating that and it's going great. Because I know we kind of did do that a couple of years ago. I think a lot of people were doing it that way, and it just was another thing to keep track of. You have to kind of jump back in there and resell it, which we naturally will do anyway when they're doing great on their results and we're on a 3-way call, hopefully. But yeah, that's good and interesting to know. Thank you. Anybody else? Always love to hear what people are doing. We all eat it up, right?
Well, I was on a call today with Colby from corporate, and we were talking about, getting your kit we were talking about the business. That's what we were talking about, promoting the business, bringing it up. And his verbiage I liked, I wrote it down, is let's get your money back. instead of get your kit for free, because when someone says get their kit for free, for me, I think there's got to be a glitch. Like I have to do something, nothing's free. But if you were to say to me, let's get your money back, then that's just a point in time in my mind, and I just focus on that. And so I'm going to start using that. Let's get your money back for this kit, and end it at that. And then of course it evolves.
Yeah, I agree. It does evolve. So try it. Keep us posted. Do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anybody else? Carrie just posted Maddie's verbiage in there for that part of it, and I'll post how I modified it, but because it talks about trim sticks, I think they need more than that. Unless I modified it and put it in the X basic training and she pulled that one up. But anyway, anybody else? Steph, should we wrap it up? She's muted.
Yes, definitely. Sorry, you guys, there's a lot of finagling on this one, but I am unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh no, I am unmuted. But it's short and sweet. I hope you guys got some things. If you have scripts, please post them in the Power Up thread so we can all see. And I posted mine in there too. And let's try some different things.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
So,
Have a great night.
Thank you.
See you soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, guys. I'm
Thank
going to stop
you,
the
guys.
recording. I'll upload it and get it on. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.